everyone. Welcome. This is the all-new Matt Taylor breakfast show. I'm your host, Matt Taylor. 9 o'clock imminently on Friday the 24th of March 2023. Glad everyone can join me. Broadcasting live from Brighton. Let's get the party started. Loving it, everyone. So, let's change the mood. Let us get us in the mood. Welcome, everyone. You are watching the Matt Taylor live breakfast show. Let's change the background music because that's a bit of future pop. There we go. Hello. Hope everyone is feeling well. Friday, and we do love a Friday. So, what's been happening out in the world today? Shall we see? Royal family, Sally Nougats, weather, Olympics, Donald Trump arrest, AI makes it happen. Donald Trump hopes to be handcuffed when he goes to court. Well, nothing about Donald Trump came to be, did it? He didn't get arrested, that's for sure. So, and do we really care about what's going on with bloody Donald Trump and the royal family now? I don't. There was once upon a time, before I started sneezing, I was like, where's all the latest news from Trump? Where's all the latest news from the Windsors? But now I'm like, who cares, mate? Who cares about them anyway? Well, I thought I had a good night's sleep. I thought all the cold had gone, but it has gone. It's just little sniffles. Lovely day out there today, though. Lovely. So let's have a look on the subscription. Sorry. See what's been going on overnight. A miracle is coming to you. Receive all the money you could ever need. Oh, bit of Kelly Diamond. The mouse has done 5 hours of Kelly Diamond to come on BHT. Right. Oh, of course. So BHTV is doing something. And so the mouse is publicising what the mouse is publicising what Brian Harvey is up to. Good. Conspiracy Queen Tracy Blackwell. I've heard that name before. Mr. Rick. Who knows Mr. Rick? Is that Den Tarragon? BBC, a temple to paedophilia protected by MITI security, says Paula Mann. I know, yeah, I suppose I promised to go up and see Paula Mann. Hope it happens. If it does, it'd be great. If it doesn't, it'd be great. Either way, it'd be great. I don't worry too much about meeting Paula Mann, really. Okay, what else is out there? Oh God. I'm thinking about that Kelly Diamond. I've got something up about Kelly Diamond. I've got to look for it on my BitChute channel, of course, because all my other channels have been taken down. Whenever I think of all the cutting edge hours of original entertainment lost to the world because rivals have put copyright strikes in it, it does hurt me. Hurts me to the core. Painful, mate. Painful. I tell you, there's loopholes that can hurt people. People will find those loopholes and use them to their best advantage, if you know what I mean. So I'm just looking through my old BitChute channel. Oh, you haven't signed up to my BitChute channel, have you? Be like that then. I only do all these hours and hours of original entertainment for your sake, but you can't be bothered to sign up to my BitChute channel. I don't mind. But that BitChute has always been there for me. Always been there. Whereas YouTube, it's a tool of the Satanists. Oh God, I wish I had never heard that word before. Satanists. What a shit word that is. And then they're the only people who go on about Satanism. Fucking Satanists. Does my fucking rocker in, it does. Not that I've got a rocker. But if I had a rocker, I reckon it'd be done in by now. I'm looking for my little Cali Diamond stuff, because I've done some videos on Sean and Kelly. Do you know Sean Atwood got someone killed in prison? Oh, this is all speculation, by the way, but I should really put a disclaimer on here. This is gossip I heard from Kelly Diamond. I think Kelly Diamond told us this. How, and this is all speculation, by the way, hearsay. I have to make that perfectly clear. He got someone killed in prison because he was a trans, and he was having it off with Sean, and Sean didn't want his secret let out that he was, like, you know, gay. Gay in prison's okay, I'm sure. Not that I've been in prison. I've been in a glass house. That's a bit different. But it's not really. It's the same. So I was in a glass house for 3 months, awaiting court-martial. Got court-martialed, and it was like, you're dismissed. Fuck off. That was a close shave, mate. You know what I mean? That was a close shave. Oh, it was great having my sister on yesterday. My sister just like totally debunked Christopher Brindle from Preston. Totally debunked him by saying, "Oh yeah, I was at Matt's passing out parade." That shut him up, didn't it? Matt Taylor has never passed phase 2 training. My sister comes on and goes, "Oh, that's bullshit, because I was there at his passing out parade." Loved it. So it's great that my sister's back on the scene now. That changes everything, you know that? It changes the dynamics. It changes the dynamics. Now, I got a sister who'll fucking kick your ass, you know what I mean? My sister ain't scared of kicking your ass, in a metaphorically speaking. You know, fucking, let's just throw out the disclaimer for all the snowflakes out there. When we say, my sister's gonna kick your ass, you know, I'm being satirical. It's satire, you know what I mean? She's not really gonna travel hundreds of miles to different counties to kick your ass, you know. No. It's satirical. It's sarcasm. And she's gonna kick your ass in the sense that she'll debunk you. That's what I mean by kicking your ass. That's a disclaimer for any snowflake pretty little fuckheads who go running to the headmaster and say, "Hey, headmaster, I haven't seen him all day, but I think when I do see him, he's going to punch me." Okay, I know you haven't seen him. I know he's got no history of punching people. But as soon as I do see him, I'll put him in solitary confinement, just in case, that off chance that he does. That's okay with you? Well, I don't know. I would rather him cut up into small pieces, actually, and dissolved in acid. Well, ask your daddy for another donation to the school library, and we'll make sure that happens. I know. Ask your daddy for another donation for a new wing, and I'll make sure he's tied up to a lamppost with barbed wire, beaten to death with a baseball bat, and then dissolved in acid. Oh goody, that's going to be so nice. Oh, lovely jubbly. Yeah, anyway, still looking for my Kelly Diamond. It's going back a bit, isn't it, all that Kelly Diamond? The Daddy Gate. Doesn't Andrew Goyne lay claim for for labelling that, doesn't she? I've heard her say it. So anyway, yeah, a long time ago, wasn't it? Hey, the old Daddy Gate fiasco. What a joke gone wrong, bloody hell. You know what I mean? What a joke gone wrong. Man, that really fucked him up. Well, it still has fucked him up, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. Brian Harvey still bringing it up. Brian Harvey still bringing it up. So what am I trying to... Let's just see what I've got. Let me see what I've got on the Cali Diamond. Because I did cover it. I covered it. I don't think it made Guerrilla Democracy news. It wasn't that. Well, it was a big deal. It certainly was a big deal for Atwood, wasn't it? You know, I destroyed him, mate. Absolutely destroyed. Oh, here we go. Look, was Atwood? What is the Atwood Wong connection? That was one of them stuff. I don't know. Oh, look. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, look. Look at this. I'll show you. I'll share screen. Look at that. You see it? Shall we watch Sean Atwood ordered killing of transgender lover to hide his gay prison secret? Shall we watch it? Fucking damn right we will. Here we go.
This is another Guerrilla Democracy news shocker. Sean Atwood ordered killing of transgender Xena to hide his gay prison sex secret.
Avoid prison thing. And then if you have a look into Sean at the Xena, the trans he had fantasies about, well, she died in prison, and he sent T-Bone to kill her because she was going to sell her story about him having gay sex in prison. And obviously Sean doesn't want that. Look how hard he's hid his gay sex in prison. Well, look at all of them. That's what I said. Billy Moore's got a little bit of balls because he put that in his video, his movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fair play. Yeah, because he went, yeah, okay, But James English, Sean, you got no balls. Because, like, Billy owned it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that one that Darren G was on as well. I can't remember names, my recall memory. Cody or whatever. Cody owned it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, the story of Xena, who was a transgender prisoner, 6.5 foot charismatic transgender prisoner. She seemed happy living with her boyfriend when I met her in prison, who was protecting her. But decades before, when she first came in, she was big, weightlifting, clicked up with the Aryan Brotherhood gang as a debt collector. It's blood in, blood out. These gangs use people up and they brutalize them. So he asked Xena what happened. She said the first time was a gang rape. They beat me until I was unconscious, raped me while I was unconscious, and shoved things inside my body. I said, well, what did they shove inside your body? A broomstick. I said, well, how did you know they were raping you if you were unconscious? She said, when I went to the toilet afterwards, I could tell by what came out. I said, well, what did you do after being raped? I sat in my cell waiting for the scars to go. I got moved to another yard, but the same thing happened. They beat me up, raped me, used me as a sex toy, a prostitute, punk. There's no recourse, no one to talk to. You can't go to the guards. They'll throw you in a dungeon for months or years and say it's for your own protection. You can do absolutely nothing other than kill the perpetrators. The victim is labelled a rat, a punk, and considered less than human. I said, did you think about killing the people who did this? Yes, I did. I also thought about killing myself, and I still do sometimes. And then Xena started crying. She couldn't answer any more questions. But she came back, because we were writing a blog to raise awareness of prison rape. And when she came back, I said, does this mostly happen to youngsters? Yes, it does. But it can happen to anyone. Big, bad dudes, skinny, ugly. People who aren't street smart, who don't understand the mentality of ghetto life, they get picked on the most. I said, well, how did you stop it? I took the abuse for as long as I could and I started fighting. I won most of the fights. When I stood up and told them I didn't care about living or dying, it stopped. You've got to be ruthless. Now that.
And then if you have a look into Sean at the Xena, the trans he had fantasies about, well, she died in prison, and he sent T-Bone to kill her because she was going to sell her story about him having gay sex in prison. And obviously Sean doesn't want that. Look how hard he's hid his gay sex in prison. Well, look at all of them. That's what I said.
That's a major allegation just there, isn't it? She died in prison, and he, meaning Sean Atwood, sent T-Bone to kill her because she was going to sell her story about him having gay sex in prison. What an allegation.
His gay sex in prison. Well, look at all.
You heard it on Guerrilla Democracy News.
Billy Moore's got a little bit of balls because he put that in his video, his movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fair play. Yeah, because he went, yeah, okay, But James English, Sean, you got no balls because like Billy owned it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that one that Darren G was on as well. I can't remember names. My recall memory. Cody or whatever. Cody owned it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you characterize your relationship with Sean? Because I mean, obviously the thumbnail here shows a little
Likes to take
little
it up
intimacy.
the rear end.
Or was it
Nothing wrong with
something
that.
else?
He's
Each their
trying
own.
to ask if I fuck Sean.
Yeah. I guess we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here,
Okay, so,
Kaylee is
when you say
Kaylee
fuck
like
Sean
likes to
be
take it up
taking it up the
his
rear
rear
end.
end.
So yeah, I have bent him
Sorry about the
over with
pornography
my
on the
big
screen.
strap on. Yes.
I have bent him over with a big strap on. Yes.
Wow.
a few
Okay.
times. Wow, you heard it there first. You heard it there first, or here second.
Yeah, but like Sean's not really into sex with just one person at one time. Sharon Gale knows this. Sharon Gale and Sean like the mummy daddy role play.
Mummy daddy role play.
Yeah.
Together,
I had heard the
famous
baby outfits and stuff.
Oh, baby outfit.
Yeah.
Sean Atwood
Is
in a
that why-
baby outfit.
Breaking news. Sharon Gale flees the country
He's shafted
as
from
Mummy
behind.
Daddy's sex scandal explodes on the internet.
Being shafted behind by Kelly
Stay
Diamond.
tuned to Guerrilla Democracy News. News from
Oh, but
across
they
the
make Guerrilla
galaxy.
Democracy News. Can't believe it. Wouldn't have made Guerrilla Democracy News. Oh, by the way, that music was by Danny Krugen, and it was called Taylor's Theme. And that music was actually. Thank you. That music was actually made specifically for my show. For me. Wasn't that amazing? So anyway, I'm gonna scroll back down and get the other video of so what did you find of that then? So here we have Kelly Diamond, a legend that Sean Atwood got a guy called T-Bone to kill a trans in prison because the trans was going to put out the secret that that they were gay lovers. And then also we found out from Kelly Diamond that she took Sean Atwood from behind while wearing a strap on. That Sean Atwood likes it up the rear end. Hey, each to their own. I know a lot of people like it up the rear end. So, Kelly Diamond, number one. Sean Atwood sent T-Bone to kill a trans lover in prison to cover up his gay prison sex scandal. Number two. Sean Atwood likes to get it up his rear end with a strap-on dildo. Eyewitness Kelly Diamond has said it's her, she does it. And number three, he does mummy daddy sex role play with Sharon Gale, even to the extent of dressing up in the baby's outfit. Freaking hell, you only hear that on my breakfast show. I mean, even you didn't think you would wake up to the news of Sean Atwood sending T-Bone to kill a trans gay lover in prison to stop his gay prison sex being coming out. Number 2, he likes it up the rear end with Kelly getting on the strap on and bending him over a few times. And number 3, he indulges in mummy daddy sex fantasies, dressing up in baby outfits with Sharon Gale. There you go. 3 shockers, and that's just, it's only 9:20. That's the kind of original controversial content you get from MattTaylorTV morning shows. You know what I mean? Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so that was one video. There was another one, wasn't there? Yeah, I saw it too. Oh, I saw it 3. Who saw it 4? 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9? Is that why 6 scared of 7? 7, 8, 9? Good joke. I like it. All right. No, that's not it. Getting there. So it did make Guerrilla Democracy news. That was when Sharon Gale fled England, wasn't it? Miss Swiston and Grobnob discusses his favourite sexual possessions. Wouldn't you like to watch that? If you haven't, if you're not aware of my BitChute channel, you should really check it out, because the back catalogue is awesome, mate. You know, I've got some real juicy little nuggets here. Lovely juiciness. Ooh, funny. But here we go. I think we're getting there. I'm like a bird, wanna fly away. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was it. Oh, right. So here it is. So we just watched. So we've just watched Sean Atwood order and kill a transgender. Check. We've got another one here. Don't know if it's the same thing. Let's play it anyway. See what it's about.
Coming in today's show, shocking tales of sex, debauchery, and skullduggery exposed by Kelly Diamond, posing Sean Atwood and Sharon Gale, and linking Freemasonry and Sean Atwood's dad to the Wilfred Wong child rescue case.
Kettle of fish. Like I like the Wilfred Wong Ron. That's all a bit dark and weird and like. Yeah, I'm not really.
It's a whole different.
That's not.
It's a whole different.
I know there's something there. I don't know what. I know it's something to do with Sean's dad being Freemason and all that kind of shit. And I believe that he sent Wilfred Wong on the rescue mission in the first place. And like, yeah, what happened to his codependent?
So
got suffocated with a bag. So, you know, I don't really know much about that, but I just know it's all fishy. But what I do know is yeah, but like Sean's not really into sex with just one person at one time. Sharon Gale knows this. Sharon Gale and Sean like the mummy daddy role play.
Yeah. Yeah,
together,
I had heard the
as in baby outfits and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, is that why? How would you characterize your relationship with Sean? Because I mean, obviously the thumbnail here shows a little intimacy, or was it something else?
Are you trying to ask if I fuck Sean?
Yeah, I guess we can.
Yeah. Okay, so when you say fuck Sean, Sean likes to be taking it up the rear end.
There you go.
So yeah, I have bent him over with my big strap on. Yes.
I bent him over. With my big strap.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, the Sharon Gale story though, like
What?
So like this goes.
Terrible, isn't it?
So to get to the bottom of Sharon Gale, yeah, you have and Andy and Billy Moore and James English and all that little Alex Reed, that little whole little clique. To understand that, you need to know a bit more about the history of the underground, like sex parties that go on and stuff. That's how I got to know Sean.
Underground sex parties. Interesting. Who's been to an underground sex party?
But I knew
Full of reptilians.
Anyway. And I knew that's for a reason.
Slimy golems.
So like Sean's dad, like
Would recommend
I think we've all got some theories about like who Sean's dad is and
humans.
what he's connected to.
The underground
I've seen
sex
some
parties.
videos of him being
Full of
Freemason and
reptilians.
stuff. Where I know for sure that he's got when I met him, he's got a little ring with like a bird with two heads on
Kelly
it.
says he's a Freemason.
And Sean doesn't know I know this, but when I was cleaning just putting his underwear and stuff away in his top drawer, he's got the same
through Sean
ring
Atwood's
on his
underwear.
socks.
She came across his
And
Freemasonry
apparently
ring.
that's a Freemason ring. But
The
I don't know.
ring that rules
Yeah,
all
I
rings.
don't follow too much about those things. So, how?
Yeah. So you're do you party? Do you party? Because you don't drink.
What's your definition of party?
Well, party used to be sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You don't do the drugs.
Love the music,
Do you do the rock and roll?
love the sex,
But no drugs.
don't do the substances.
What do you do? You've got any vice? Not dark chocolate?
My therapist said there's nothing wrong with positive activity, getting addicted to positive activity. I do like a bit of dark chocolate.
How's that changed you? Would you say from
Activity.
having done
Andrew's word for shagging girls. Oh yeah, there you go. Positive activities reminds me what someone else once said.
And without putting too fine a point on it, if you're a man, it is a positive act to have sex with somebody.
It's a positive
You
act.
have to,
So come on, women.
to take some sort of positive
Orgy
action.
at sex
therefore,
Bolney Road.
If you try
Positive.
to forget, it's very difficult to try and forget positive action.
It's
And I do
a
not
night you'll
remember
never forget.
anything.
You'll never
I
forget.
can't rack my brain.
Positive
I'm
action.
thinking, oh, well, when the allegations came out originally, I went, well, that's a bit strange. I don't remember this. And then I've been through it and through it and through it over and over and over again.
Can't remember. Can't remember. You on a
No, nothing.
how many said have I done it? 185. No, can't remember it. Sorry. Taylor's theme by Danny Krugen. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, where's my tough crowd today, tough crowd. No one's brave enough to jump on in and say hi. Don't be shy, jump on in and say hi. Let's look at the subscribe. So that was it. So we jumped in a little memoirs of Kelly Diamond. So Brian Harvey is bringing back Kelly Diamond. We're going to go over the Daddygate. Something weird about that. Something very weird about that man. Often found masturbating in the bushes of Preston public parks. Pretty quiet night out there by the sounds of it. Not much has gone on. I like to check those people which I'm not subscribed to, i.e. Paris. Did Paris go live last night? No. Did anyone else go live last night that I don't know about? No. Always like to check in with that lady. No, or she's got an upcoming, but she's still talking about that fat bird. Yeah, so nothing really much going on out there, is it? YouTube's a bit flat at the moment. Welcome everyone. We've got double figures. It's half an hour into it. We're coming up to 9:30. It's officially 9:30 on Friday, March 2023. Welcome everyone. You're watching the Matt Taylor TV show. Don't be shy, jump on in and say hi. You know you want to. It's the right thing to do. And until you do, I'm going to give you some promotional videos. So I'll make myself a coffee. Hey, big shout out to Justin, first one in. So Justin, what's happening to my? Come on. Oh, I got a bit of snow. Come on, hurry up. There we go. So shout out to Captain Justice, whistleblower or snitch. Good morning, Pinhead Larry. That's an interesting name. Good morning, Matthew Taylor. Please just call me Matt. Hello. I'm just going to make myself a coffee. I'll be back in a mojo. Shout out to Yanto. We've got Justin in twice. How's that possible? Justin's up to playing his old tricks again. We all know who Yanto is. Hey? Oh, Captain Justice. He's always playing jokes on us, isn't he? Hey, he's so funny. Anyway, welcome, and welcome to you again. Welcome to anyone with split personalities. You're more than welcome to watch Matt Taylor TV. I'm not Yanto. What you on about? It's not me. It's not me, Governor. I didn't do it, Governor. You got the wrong man, Governor. I'm innocent, Governor. Don't do it, Governor. It wasn't me, Governor. Are you? Are you? I expect you're going to say you're not Prince Charles. Lexi, what? You're not Lee Child? Do you even know who Lee Child is? What, you can say you're not Peter James? What, you're going to say you're not Dean Koontz? Really? What, next you could be saying, no, I'm not Brian Harvey. What, I'm not John Atwood. I think I'm going a bit, quite frankly, you ain't top. Don't know who you are. Don't fucking care, quite frankly. If you want to hide behind stuff, be clever. You go off and be clever. I don't mind. Be a clever boy. When you meet your maker, you can say, dear maker, I've been a clever boy. I've been a clever boy, dear maker. That's all, each to their own. You crack on. Do what you want to do, bud. Do what you want to do. Because you're going to do it anyway, aren't you, eh? Of course you are. Nice. We changed the blue, everyone. We've changed the blue. Like a bit of blue. I'm not getting to justice. Right, where were we anyway? Oh, I like a bit of future pop. Right, let's change some visuals. Let's change the visuals. Ooh. 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 It's alright, I won't. I'm not Captain Justice. Really? Really, peeps? Really? I'm wrong. I'm right. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I don't know who you on about. I don't know who you on about. Don't elaborate any further. Okay? I don't know what you on about. Don't elaborate any further. No comment. Okay, so I don't know what you're on about there, but thank you for jumping in, saying hi. I'm right, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm on now, baby. I'm wrong, I'm right. Oh, which one, son? I'm wrong, I'm right. Hurry up, baby. I'm right, I'm wrong. Tell me which one. Here's my my debut single. I'm wrong, I'm right. Oh, which one, baby? I'm right, I'm wrong. Tell me which one. Let's have a little song, shall we? Let's have a little song. Let's have a little song.
Matt Taylor's bollocks. I don't know why anyone want to fucking watch him. He's bollocks, he's shit, he's finished. Why do you bother? Why do you bother? Matt Taylor's fucking shit. And, you know, what he's on.
Just don't realize what you do to me when you hold me in your arms.
No, sorry. Get off, off, off. No one saw that. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. There was no. Well, what you want? I don't know. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. I'm sure I didn't see anything. I did not see anything. What are you on about, mate? I didn't see anything. I don't know what you saw. I don't know what you saw, but I saw nothing. That's for sure. I don't know what you're on about, Your Honour. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, gonna go down the wrong river. Exactly till we're gonna ride up the helicopter, make the crosses. Jealousy. I have went to Portugal. That's a black girl that went. How long can that take an hour? Good sound in background as well, isn't it? Keep it on there. Nice. Welcome everyone to Dulcet Tones on the Matt Taylor Breakfast Show. I'm your host Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. If you haven't done so already, please check out blogs shown at the bottom of your screen. Loving it. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah, man. It's nice. Yeah. Oh, it's nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Oh, sweet. It's nice. Nice dulcet tones. That's later in the morning. Oh, yeah. Sweet, baby. Sweet for me. One you know you wanna watch, you wake up every morning and you turn on your watch. You look at your watch and you know it's time. God is love. God is love.
God is love.
Hey, I like it. You're the housewife's favorite. Loving it. Give me a squeak. Give me a squeak. When you wake up in the morning, you know what you want to watch. You want to watch something that you don't get on your watch. You don't watch your watch and you turn on your TV and you know you're going to see me, Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. The housewife's favourite. Thank you ever so much. Lovely compliment. I will definitely take that. We're all stars in the eyes of God. Today. I do love a bit of company. Love a bit of company at the bus stop. You know what I mean? Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat at the bus stop. Waiting for the bus. There's nothing better to do or waiting at a bus stop. Waiting for the bus. Is to have a chat. You love having a chat. you haven't done already, download Taylor True Life Story. TaylorsFreedom.com. Over to the messengers. There's Lynham of YouTube. Thank you. I'd take that as well. God, Yanko's coming out with the compliments now. How could we ever doubt Yanko? Read. It is the way. It's the way on MattTaylorTV. Just like the Mandalorians never take their helmets. That's their way. On MattTaylorTV. It's your way. Whose way? Your way. There's a civilized way, there's a highway, and there's Matt's way. Now, I know we all, I recommend to take the civilized way. But civilized gets us nowhere. There's only one way to go. My way, your way, Matt's way. You know what I mean? Captain Justice knows that. Shout out to Captain Justice. Whistleblower Smith. He knows. He knows all about your way and my way. And there's loads of ways. There are lots of, there's a pantheon of God. A pantheon of God. That's means the whole round table. There's like a God council, a room where it's called a gap for gods hang out. Where it's lived. It's like they live in a shared accommodation. I don't know. I'm not one of them. But I contacted God a week ago. You don't ask me. What you're basically doing when I'm doing my spiritual contact stuff, essentially, very gently tapping, very politely, just pulling their rug of their gown, ever so slightly, just to get their attention. And as soon as you get a God's attention, you stop, and then they'll tell you what they want you to know. You don't ask anything. You don't speak in the council of gods. No human is allowed to speak. So to get their attention, you have to very subtly get their attention. If you have got a God's attention, well done on you. But teach them. Don't make eye contact. You can if you want. I won't need to make eye contact. You can look at them in the eye. You can. And then they'll tell you stuff. Yeah, it's fascinating, really. I'm always enjoying conversing with God. I do. Always love it. So, well, okay, let's just check out this social. No harm, is it? Let's check out the latest news from Trump. So Trump still not arrested. Here we go. This is something. Latest news from Trump. Latest news from Trump. What kind of person can charge another person, in this case a former president of the United States, who got more votes than any sitting president in history and leading candidate by far for the Republican Party nomination, with a crime, when it was known that by all that no crime has been committed, and also known that potential death and destruction in such a false charge could be catastrophic for our country? Why and who would do such a thing? Only a degenerate psychopath that truly hates the USA. Fucking, that is huge. Do you know that? And I can really resonate with this. I've got goosebumps again. I've got goosebumps. It's fucking... So Donald Trump is saying, what kind of person can charge another person? Just in that in itself, let's just look at that first opening gambit of the sentence. What kind of person can charge another person? And that's an interesting thing to get around in your head, isn't it? So there's what there are types of people who go, no, no, no. I am charging you because I don't like what you have just said. You have just said something that you feel is worthy to be said, but I am charging you and saying, no, I don't like what you just said. In my head, what you've just said means something differently to what you are saying, what you think what you said means. So what kind of person can charge another person? The answer to that is someone who feels more superior to another person. Because no doubt you have to feel more superior to charge someone, wouldn't you? Oh, that's offended me. So offense to me is worth more than offense to you. So I am charging you, I'm superior to you. So what kind of person can charge another person? What, somebody who thinks they're superior to the other? What kind of person can charge another person? In this case, himself, the former president of the United States, he's making a point that, I've done pretty well for myself. I made it to the office of the United States of America, right? So I'm like the elite, the best of the best. We've got more votes than any sitting president in history, rubbing it in the fact that 2020 election was stolen from him, and leading candidate by far for the Republican Party nomination with a crime. So there's a person charging someone with a crime, knowing fully well that no crime had been committed. Unless there are similarities between me and Donald Trump, and I know some people may laugh at that, but that isn't the case. Donald Trump and myself we're leading parallel journeys on our political, journeys. They're parallel journeys. The only thing that's different is our bank balances. But that's all changing anyway. So here's Donald Trump saying, I've been charged by someone for a crime that they know is not a crime. And that's the same experience I've gone through. I've gone through the same experience of people charging me with something that they know is not true. And he touches on the potential death and destruction in such a false charge could be catastrophic for our country. The consequences of false charges against your own well-being is catastrophic. Why and who would do such a thing? Only a degenerate psychopath that truly hates the USA. I'm not going to talk any more about that, but that is very interesting. I'm a bit shocked by it, really. Hey, have we got Mandy in the house? Shouts out to Mandy. Yes, no, yes, we have. We've got Mandy in the house. Yo, Mandy. Big shout out to my #1 subscriber. Good morning. Morning, everyone. Yanto says, yo, Mandy. And Mandy says, 13 in the house. Well done, Matt. No, well done, you. Shout out to the tourist. Good morning indeed. Yanto. Matt is rocking the breakfast slot. Yeah, why not? Hey, what? There's no better way to start the day than with Matt Taylor live on YouTube. Yes, indeed. Matt Trump. Yeah, that's what they call me. Money flows to me in abundance. Well done. Money comes to all of us in abundance. Just open your hearts to money and money will flow. I know since I've been doing my mantra that money's come to me in abundance. Funny enough, money comes to me in abundance. Quite peculiar, but I do love it. I don't worry about money anymore because money comes to me in abundance. And money knows how much I love spending it. I love spending money, and it's like, oh, Matt loves us. So, if you love something, you'll attract it. You know what I mean? If you love something, you will attract it. So, where were we? Thanks for all the nice compliments out there. That's nice. Very kind of you. So yeah, Donald Trump. People charging someone for a crime when they know it's not a crime. People charging someone with a crime knowing that it's not a crime. Why do they do it? They're degenerate, dangerous psychopaths. I don't think Trump used the word dangerous, but he did use the word psychopath. Only a degenerate psychopath could charge another person with a crime that they know no crime has been committed. It's soul destroying, because I know that happens. It's happened to me on more than one occasion, and it's continuing to happen to me. And I can't thank my sponsor of today's show, Brian PC, for helping me out in these times. So that was the latest news from Trump. Latest news from the Windsors. Well, you know, Dusk really pissed fire on my parade by saying that there's nothing going on between Catherine and William, as in divorce. But then again, you know, William fucks off to Poland just as the story breaks. Come on. And just because King's Guard say, no, that's all right, you know, no, nothing's... Remember, there's always music from Simba. And Simba will be ready to go live on his gaming channel. So we're going to get Simba the Gamer coming. Simba the Gamer. You can follow me on Twitter at King Arthur and Satanic Matt. Oh, this is something I want to explore further. There seems to be a race row at my local bevy. Yes. Who wants to have a look at it? This may well explode. This may well explode. No, this isn't it. Boop, boop. Right, let's see if we can find it. This could even make the local papers. Could make the local papers. No, I can't find it all. Where is it? Right. Posts. All posts. No, I can't find it. Let's see if I can find it on my phone. No talk about dogs, please. No talk about dogs. What am I doing? Right, okay, I shouldn't really do that, but let me just, because I don't want to revel in this, I just want to bring it up to you. Right, so, this is quite interesting, this is terrible, in fact, this is really bad. The bevy is in a race row, I kid you not, I'll show you. My local in a race row. Can you see this? This is not good. This is not good at all. I haven't got my settings up. You haven't got my settings up, have I? No. No, it should be up. No. Oh, okay. Then what's happening? Bear with me. Right, there we go. I'm happier now. So you can see what I see. Listen, this Ash show. Oh look, so basically this is what happened. Me and a few of my friends went to the bevy tonight. We went for a few drinks and a good time. We wanted to give back to our local community. And a few of us were black and experienced microaggressions at the pub. We were constantly greeted with fist pumps, whereas the white people in our group received nothing of the sort. We were stared at and disregarded when we asked questions. As young people in this neighbourhood, we wanted to give the bevy a chance because we are so used to going to town. But unfortunately, we were met with racism and hated. I seriously recommend every person of colour, especially black people, not to go to the bevy. Oh my God. This is terrible. This is terrible. How shocking. The comments here are sadly unsurprising. Ashley, I'm so sorry you have experienced what is racism at the pub and on this post. I don't expect to be able to educate any of you here, but it's absolutely not Ashley's job to educate you or justify herself in how she feels and what she has experienced. At the end of the day, Ashley felt she was being stared at and treated differently because she is black. It is important, as privileged white people, that you accept this and stop questioning or dismissing her experience. There is plenty of material online at your fingertips for you to learn as to why Ashley may have felt how she did. Maybe do some Googling and have a think before you continue to post questioning a black person, asking her to justify herself when you will never ever experience what she does, I imagine, all the time. So this is the response from the manager. It says, Ashley, we are incredibly sorry for your experience at the bevy, which goes against everything that our community pub stands for. We are taking this very seriously, and our manager is currently investigating the situation. She will be in touch with you shortly. Again, we are very sorry this situation has arisen. I'm very good friends with the chairman of the bevy, so that comes as a very, well, I don't know, what do you make of that? Yeah, so no doubt I'll be doing, I think that is a Guerrilla Democracy News local special. Yes, that is a Guerrilla Democracy News local special. Bevy race route. Fucking hell. Fucking. Bevy in a race route. Well, I'll never. Oh, we've got a bit of something going on, have we? No talk about mutts in here, please. It's hilarious. No mutts. No dogs. Emma put the record straight yesterday, did she? Oh yeah, Emma did put the record straight, yes. Emma, what a star. It's great to have Emma back in the picture. Emma, if you're watching, ring in. Future invitation to Emma, my sister. If you're watching, Emma, if ever you see me live, ring in, mate. Ring in, because everyone wants to hear from you. Because yesterday you put the record straight. You got a bunch of toe rag Satanists on the internet going around saying complete and utter dross about me, spreading complete and utter dross. And Emma came in last night, bang, fuck you, I was there. Emma said, I was there, I was at the passing out parade. She's been at every passing out parade. She's been there at the milestones in my life. I've been there in her milestones, you know. Constantly posting, angry and bickering, whilst on a magical, imaginary holiday. Yes. Don't know who she's talking about. And there's no need to tell me who she's talking about, because there's no talk of any animals. Did the reviewer have a pint of beer? Yanto. Hey, big shout out to Katie. Katie in the house. Shout out to Katie. Truth warrior. So good to have morning to Matt. Yes. Yes, that's what he says. But who is? Who is Yanto? Morning. Good to be nice. Morning, Katie. Morning. Morning, everyone. 10:06. 10:06, mate. Who is Yanto? Who cares? Who cares who Yanto is? Who cares who Yanto is? I don't think Yanto cares who Yanto is, quite frankly. So, Trump news. That was quite interesting, really. What kind of person can charge another person? I mean, that in itself is a bit of a like mind blower, isn't it? Yeah, who are you to charge anyone? You know, I understand if someone comes up and punches you in the face and causes you harm, like physical harm. Yeah, I'm charging you. You just punched me, you cunt. But how can people charge another person if you've never met them and you've only interacted with them on the internet? I mean, Donald Trump says this: what kind of person can charge another person? And he ends, only a degenerate psychopath. I'm just reading Donald Trump's message here. What kind of person can charge another person? In this case, a former president of the United States who got more votes than any sitting president in history and leading candidate by far for the Republican Party nomination, with a crime when it is known by all that no crime has been committed, and also known that potential death and destruction is such a false charge could be catastrophic for our country. Why and who would do such a thing? And he answers it: only a degenerate psychopath that truly hates the USA. And of course he's talking about the President of the United States, Joe Biden. Justin cares, man. Justin cares. Oh, but who cares about Justin? You care about Justin, but who cares about you? Robbie cares about, but who cares about Robbie? Alfie cares about Robbie, but who cares about Alfie? 2 likes. Come on, don't be tight. Press the like button. Oh, thank you, Mandy. It's very kind of you. Matt, you've told. Hey, listen, Yanto, you're boring me with who you're not, because you can tell me you're not an octopus. You can tell me you're not Marie, not Mandy, not Katie, not Emily, not Emma, not Abby. You can fucking waste my fucking day telling me who you're not. You know, or we can get to the point. You can tell me who you are, but I don't really care. But Justin cares. Katie cares. I don't particularly care. Thank you. Great graphics. Big shout out to Restream. Shout out to Restream, buddy. Not an octopus. At least we know Yanto is not an octopus. Yes. How do we know you're not an octopus? We need a visual check. We need birth certificate. Right, how long? Oh, we've gone past the hour, mate. We've only gone past the hour, haven't we? Oh fuck! Oh fuckity fuck. Oh god! Confirmed. Well, the thing is, I'm off for the weekend, and I have to clean up the house place. I should have really done some out garden work, but I've had 3 days off, feeling pretty ill. Strange name you bear, Yanto. Yeah, what's the meaning behind Yanto? Prove it, says Mandy. Ring in, dig it in, ring in. Don't be shy, jump on in and say hi. You know, I've got some OCD, whatever it is. ODT, OCD, bloody hell, what? GBQQHD plus. I've got something plus, right? Which means I like to keep things increments of an hour. So because I've gone over the hour, I could not possibly end in 1:14. You know, it just does my head. I could end in 1:15 or 1:30 or 1:40. Not even 1:45. 1:45 isn't acceptable to me. For me, maybe 15, 30, or on the hour. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that we're going to end at the minimum. We're going to end now is at 2 o'clock. The minimum we're going to end is at 2 o'clock. I only speak octopus, says Yantos. But you know, I see what people are saying, because it is not nice, because we're such a family, right? Because we're a family, new people come in. You know, we don't know what's going on really. You know what I mean? And so that's why we're a bit skeptical of people. Because there's so many infiltrators. And there's lots of people, like Donald Trump, who go around charging people with crimes that they know is not a crime. And it's, you know, it really is catastrophic for everyone's well-being on YouTube. Because we've got people going around charging other people with crimes that they know is not a crime. Praise the Lord for Matt's OCD. You're too kind. You are too kind, and I am so blessed to have your company. Because I know that Mandy is a real human being, passionate about life and the pursuit of happiness. I know that applies to tourists as well. I know it applies to Yant. Even though I don't know anything about the Yanto, but I know it applies to Katie. We've all got a zest for life, and that's what all brings us together. Okay? We all have shared values, and that shared value is watching MattTaylorTV live from Brighton. I'm your host, Matt Taylor, broadcasting. Yeah, I've said all that. Nice tunes, mate. Nice tunes. You can't beat the old medieval pub stuff, can you? Nothing better than your medieval old pub stuff. They sound like Star Trek aliens. So I'm getting into Picard. Oh yeah, man. It's cool. It's cool. So listen, should I just... Oh, I won't bother with garden, mate. I'm still coming over the cold, you know. Stick your dick in. Oh, sorry, ringing. So what's Marie going on about sticking your dick in? And I thought, oh no, I think I've got my glasses. Oh, do you know what I did buy yesterday? It's one of those big magnifying glasses, which I thought was quite cool. I got one of those giant magnifying glasses. Can't find it now. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, good. Thanks for the laughs. Marie's easily pleased with the Matt Taylor TV jokes. Somebody save me. So, Donald Trump, is he going to get arrested or isn't he going to arrested? Oh, a bit of news from the royal family. Let's get the old banner up. Oh, we've got another chat. Octopus have 3 hearts. How interesting. So we're going to have some news. from the Windsors. Latest gossip from the firm. So Prince Harry has been warned that America is waking up to the Sussexes ahead of the release of a spoof Harry's book Spare, an expert has claimed. The Duke of Sussex 38 released his much anticipated memoir in January and returned to TV screens with a series of high-profile interviews. But the father of two looks set to be the butt of some more US-based jokes, with Spare Us, a Harrody hitting the shelves in April the 1st. Oh, this should be fun. Talk TV's Rule T panel sat down to discuss how the couple could be impacted by the spoof book. Rule photographer Arthur Edwards said, "It's better than the book that Harry wrote because I didn't enjoy that. Seeing the way he rubbished some of the people that work hard for this country, I thought that was outrageous. I think America is waking up to Harry and Meghan. I think they're saying that they're not such a golden couple that everyone thought they were. I think that is probably the start of it." How interesting. So there's a spoof Harry coming out. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Not that I care. I don't care. Do you care? Don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. Nice one, mate. Oh yeah, Bevy and Race Trail. I'm gonna do some more on that. I fancy getting my kids around the round table, if you know what I mean. Getting my round table onto that. Alright, here it is, yeah. Emma says, "The bevy welcomes everyone. If you are new, people are curious and ask questions. I have never witnessed racism, and I'm pretty sure that if someone was being out of line, they would be told to leave. I take my kids here on occasion and have family dinners here. You still haven't said what questions were being asked. I feel you need to go back and air your concerns. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised." Nadine Stafford says, "So you was greeted in a welcoming manner, with by a fist pump being physical touch, is it not? I'm struggling to see how someone was racist would want to touch you. You clearly have a problem with who you are and are what's wrong with society. Ooh. I suggest you go and get some help or education on what racism is if you ever want to reproduce." Oh, that's a bit hard. That's a bit hard by Nadine. Oh, but Vicky says, "Nadine is absolutely right. A fist pump is a welcoming manner and a great greeting. But if you save it for a particular group of black individuals, then this could be seen as racist because you are signaling them out and not using your usual greeting. At best, you are making an assumption about that person's culture. At worst, you are taking the piss. It is a microaggression, which is a very subtle form of racism that isn't always recognised or understood. It's a shame that Ashley now feels the pub itself is a racist environment rather than a particular group of individuals." Oh, that's a good point, isn't it? She's, because of the incident now, the victim feels as if the pub is a racist environment, where obviously it's not. It was that maybe, allegedly, that particular group of individuals. The bevy is not racist at all. My girlfriend is black, and not once has anyone ever said anything out of order. It's been a good friendly place. I've been drinking in there for over 8 years. The local people are so inviting and friendly for my family and kids, but sorry, you are wrong. If you're looking for racism, you'll find it. Live and let live. What's a shit post? Admin should take it down. The pub is not a racist pub and never has been. I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry what happened, but also that people are dismissing you here. I don't experience racism, but I do experience being targeted for other reasons. And I know how other people... Oh, bollocks. When I lived in Malton, I trained at both boxing clubs, drank at the bevy and worked with building sites all over the Brighton area. It's a solid working class area with lots of families there on when the estates were built. Most likely you drew attention to yourselves by not being black, but because you were being uncomfortable. What the hell do you want from your post? If there's an issue, be big enough to address it there and then, not attention seek on a public forum. To be honest, I think anyone recognising you at that pub will now feel uncomfortable talking or being in your vicinity to you, as they don't want to be classed a racist or think you are an absolute melt. Oh, this is another message from the bevy. It says, it's crucial to the bevy that everyone who comes to our pub feels comfortable. Without going into specifics of this particular incident, which we are investigating at the moment, it's clear that a group of people certainly didn't feel that. This is an issue, and as has been pointed out in this thread, we can learn from this and work out how our pub can be even a more welcoming place. We can understand why there is so much emotion in this thread, but it would be really helpful if we would all take a deep breath, respect what the original poster has said, and let us examine exactly what happened. Great reply. Me and my family go to the bevy a lot. It's an amazing family pub which does so much for our community, and so many people of colour go in there, and I've never had a problem. The bevy's doors are open to everyone. Young, old, black, white, even the dogs are treated with respect. It's so hard to find a nice community family pub in Brighton, and the bevy goes above and beyond for all its customers. Yeah, it's quite a shock, really. It's quite shocking. Do they still have markers at the bevy? Yeah, they're on this Saturday, actually, Yanto. Just because Muslims with backpacks aren't allowed in doesn't mean they're racist. Terrible joke. Very funny. That's not very funny. I don't know. Yanto, are you Dan? Good point. Good call. But don't expect, Mandy, don't expect people to give you their answers. Oh, look, there you go. They expect answers. It's a no. Oh, God, you know, we can go on forever about who Yanto isn't. We can just fucking get to the point if Yanto tells us who he is. Or she. But I don't think that will ever happen, would it, eh? Come on, let's get real. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready. Get ready. Everyone rumble. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready. Get ready. Everybody rumble. So, Brian Harvey's back on the old Kelly Diamond memoirs. What do you make of that then? Shall we see what they have to say, shall we? Go on then. Oh. Go on then, let's see what they have to say.
The breaking news today is Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan were left speechless. They're claiming their image has been irreparably harmed as the Romanian court extended detention on beep and human beep charges. So Tate was arrested on December 29th in Bucharest along with Tristan and two Romanian women on suspicion of human transportation, the R word, and forming an organised crime group to exploit victims. If you saw what we did with Dan says these Westerners target the poorest members, poorest young females in these countries to exploit them for these purposes. Not saying
what? So is Harvey saying
or Tristan
Kelly Diamond was one of those trafficked girls?
Guilty. There's lots of controversy swirling around these guys.
Who's Kelly? You don't know who Kelly is? Kelly.
A trend of wealthy Westerners going to Romania for
Ooh. Look at this, everyone. Yanto doesn't know who Kelly Diamond is. I'm only kidding you. Let's see. Oh, here's one. I'll show you a bit something. I'll show you Kelly Diamond. Right, let me get all the settings right. Yanto says, "Who's Kelly?" Watch this. You'll like it. Not a lot, but you'll like it a lot. Ready? Here we go. 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 Here we go.
This is another Guerrilla Democracy News shocker. Sean Atwood ordered killing of transgender Xena to hide his gay prison sex secret.
Boy prison thing. And then if you have a look into Sean at the Xena, the trans he had fantasies about, well, she died in prison, and he sent T-Bone to kill her because she was going to sell her story about him having gay sex in prison. And obviously Sean doesn't want that. Look how hard he's hid his gay sex in prison. Well, look at all of them. That's why I said Billy Moore's got a little bit of balls, because he put that in his video, his movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fair play. Yeah, because he went, yeah, okay, But James English, Sean, you got no balls, because like Billy owned it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that one that Darren G was on as well. I can't remember names, my recall memory. Cody or whatever. Cody owned it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, the story of Xena, who was a transgender prisoner, 6.5 foot charismatic transgender prisoner. She seemed happy living with her boyfriend when I met her in prison, who was protecting her. But decades before, when she first came in, she was big, weightlifting, clicked up with the Aryan Brotherhood gang as a debt collector. It's blood in, blood out. These gangs use people up and they brutalize them. So he asked Xena what happened. She said the first time was a gang rape. They beat me until I was unconscious, raped me while I was unconscious, and shoved things inside my body. I said, well, what did they shove inside your body? A broomstick. I said, well, how did you know they were raping you if you were unconscious? She said, when I went to the toilet afterwards, I could tell by what came out. I said, well, what did you do after being raped? I sat in my cell waiting for the scars to go. I got moved to another yard, but the same thing happened. They beat me up, raped me, used me as a sex toy, a prostitute, punk. There's no recourse, no one to talk to. You can't go to the guards. They'll throw you in a dungeon for months or years and say it's for your own protection. You can do absolutely nothing other than kill the perpetrators. The victim is labelled a rat, a punk, and considered less than human. I said, did you think about killing the people who did this? Yes, I did. I also thought about killing myself, and I still do sometimes. And then Xena started crying. She couldn't answer any more questions. But she came back because we were writing a blog to raise awareness of prison rape. And when she came back, I said, does this mostly happen to youngsters? Yes, it does. But it can happen to anyone, big, bad dude, skinny, ugly. People who are street smart, who don't understand the mentality of ghetto life, they get picked on the most. I said, well, how did you stop it? I took the abuse for as long as I could and started fighting. I won most of the fights. When I stood up and told them I didn't care about living or dying, it stopped. You've got to be ruthless. Now that...
And then if you have a look into Sean at the Xena, the trans he had fantasies about, well, she died in prison, and he sent T-Bone to kill her because she was going to sell her story about him having gay sex in prison. And obviously Sean doesn't want that. Look how hard he's hid his gay sex in prison. Well, look at all of them. That's why I said Billy Moore's got a little bit of balls, because he put that in his video, his movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fair play. Yeah, because...
Yes, anyway, that's Kelly Diamond. That's Kelly Diamond. Oh, so look, well, what's this, eh? What's your agenda? What's your agenda here? Yanto? What's your agenda here? No agenda. I'm an octopus. Lots of his prison stories are pure fiction. Oh, okay, fair enough. I can't stand lime rats. Well, can rats really lie? You know, fucking rodents, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? Call in Kelly. Call in Katie. Katie knows a lot about Kelly. Kelly and Katie are friends. Whatever you want to know about Kelly. I mean, Kelly's out of prison now, isn't it? Yes, she is. And all that stuff with Daddygate was before she went into prison for that manslaughter. Was it manslaughter through dangerous driving? I believe is the case, yeah. Kelly, that was it, and then there was something else, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that was it. This is a bit of a better one. What's this?
Coming in today's show, shocking tales of sex, debauchery, and skullduggery exposed by Kelly Diamond, Ozen Shaunatwood, and Sharon Gale, and linking Freeman's story and Shaunatwood's dad to the Wilfred Wong child rescue case.
Music by Danny Cruz.
Yeah, so that's a whole different kettle of fish. Like I like the Wilfred Wong Ron. That's all a bit dark and weird and like.
Not man
Yeah,
for all
I'm not
dangerous
really-
driving. All right, okay.
That's not.
It's a whole different vibe.
I know there's something there. I don't know what. I know it's something to do with Sean's
Bring
dad
in Katie. Tell
being
us all about
Freemason
Kelly.
and all that kind of shit. And I believe that he sent Wilfred Wong on the rescue mission in the first place. And like, yeah, what happened to his codependent?
So
Got suffocated with a bag.
Uh-oh.
So, you know, I don't really know much about that, but I just know it's all fishy. But what I do know is yeah, but like Sean's not really into sex with just one person at one time. Sharon Gale knows this. Sharon Gale and Sean like the mummy daddy role play.
Yeah.
Was it causing death by dangerous driving?
I had heard the.
What was the
baby
specific
outfits and stuff.
offence that she?
Yeah. Is
was
that
convicted
why?
on?
How would you characterize your relationship?
Do you reckon all
Sean?
this is?
'Cause, I mean, obviously the thumbnail
and
here
Katie,
shows a
reckon
little,
what she's saying here about
little
Atwood
intimacy,
is legit.
or was it something
Are you
else?
trying to?
You know her better than
ask a
everyone.
question?
Anyone, I mean.
Yeah. I guess we can.
Yeah. Okay, so when you say fuck Sean, Sean likes to be taken
Atwood
up the
over
rear
and
end.
done him with a
So
strap.
yeah, I have bent him over with my big strap on. Yes. a few times.
Wow. Okay.
Careless driving, right? But she did cause a death by careless driving, didn't she? Yeah.
Oh, the Sharon Gale story though, like, so like this.
Well, I thought that was
this
the definition of
goes-
manslaughter, isn't it? When
so
you
to get to the bottom of Sharon
cause death
Gale,
but don't mean it.
yeah, you have and
No, let's not be
And,
pedantic over words, but that's the definition of manslaughter.
Billy Moore and James English and all that little Alex Reed, that little whole little clique. To understand that, you need to know a
Well,
bit more
Ryan
about the
Harvey is
history
bringing it all up again, isn't he?
of the
Like revamp
underground
Daddygate podcast.
sex parties that go on and stuff.
Yeah. Is it an anniversary coming up?
That's how I got to know Sean. Presumably he saw my comment, but I knew about it before anyone, and I knew that's for a reason. So like Sean's dad, like I think we've all got some theories about like who Sean's dad is and what he's connected to. I've seen some people do some videos about him being a Freemason and stuff. Well, I know for sure that he's got, when I met him, he's got a little ring with like a bird with two heads on it. And Sean doesn't know I know this, but when I was cleaning just putting his underwear and stuff
Well, Sean Atwood had
in
to
his
do a lot
top
of
drawer,
damage
he's got the
imitation
same ring under his socks.
to get back from that. So it,
And apparently that's a Freemason ring, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't follow too much about those
April-
things. So, how?
May, June, July, only 4 months. Was that a waiting trial, or was it?
Yeah.
Was that the sentence?
So you're
waiting for her trial,
Was you partying?
and then once the trial was on, she was allowed.
Party.
You know,
Because you don't drink.
What's your definition
was
of
that
party?
4
Well,
months?
party used to be sex,
sentence.
drugs, and rock and roll. You don't do the drugs.
Love the music.
You do the rock and roll,
Love the sex.
but no drugs.
We all love the
Don't
sex.
do the substances.
What do you
I do.
do? You've got any vice? Not dark chocolate?
My therapist said there's
Dark
nothing
chocolate.
wrong with positive activity, getting addicted to positive activity. I do like a bit of dark
No
chocolate.
word.
How's that
dark
changed
chocolate,
you,
isn't
would
it?
you say, from having such high?
Oh, the case happened around 3 to 4 years prior to Daddygate. I never knew that. Oh, so yeah, so obviously those 4 months must have been the sentencing. Thanks.
And without putting too fine a point on it, if you're a man, it is a positive act to have
There you
sex
go,
with
ladies.
somebody.
It's positive.
You have to take some sort of positive action. And
It's
so therefore,
positive.
if you try to forget, it's very difficult to try and forget positive action. And I do not remember anything. I can't rack my brain. I'm thinking, oh, well, when the first allegations came out originally, I went, oh, that's a bit strange. I don't remember this. And then I've been through it and through it and through it over and over and over again.
Over and over again.
Nothing.
I just cannot remember. I just can't remember, Your Honour. Can't remember. Right, there we go. Get it, Katie. It must have been held back because of, yeah, COVID, yeah. And we haven't heard from Kelly since, have we? Kelly hasn't come on anyone to tell us about it. I think Kelly's being very sensible, you know. The definition of manslaughter is the definition of manslaughter. Yeah, because I mean, at its barest, isn't it? Manslaughter is the killing of another person without malice, a forethought, so without premeditated. Whereas murder, you've got to have premeditation, you've got to have a motive. Whereas for manslaughter, you don't have to have a motive. You know, it could be an accident. Manslaughter can be an accident. Because you didn't, you know, come, mate, you know, gently like slap your mate on the back at the end, at the top of Mount Everest, you know, oh, well done, we've done it, and then knock them off. Now that would be a very sad case of manslaughter. If Kelly wants to, she will. She isn't online. Yes, I know. Yeah, very different. Right, like I said, I don't know anything about the case. I don't think anyone does, do we? No one knows anything about the case, mate. Oh, have we got someone in the house? Lovely. Let me just hang on a sec. Got someone in the house. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. It's just some noise. I just want to put up. I'm going to do an article on the race route at the bevy today. I'm terrible because I really do kind of like make situations worse. So maybe perhaps I shouldn't do anything. Perhaps I shouldn't do anything, yeah? Maybe. It's a nice story though. But what was the offence she got sent down for those 4 months for? What was the actual death? What was the, you know, you are sentenced to 4 months for causing death by driving. Yeah, there we go. Causing death by careless or inconsiderate driving would have been the charge, yeah. Yeah. Well, let's not beat around the bush. It's similar to manslaughter in the fact that there was no malice aforethought in what she did, and it wasn't premeditated or intentional. Okay, I know, you know, but I agree. If you want to be on the ball, be Pacific, quite right. And so with that in mind, Yanto makes a good point. Okay, everyone. But of course, you know, condolences go out to the family of the person who died, and it's all, you know, very sad. It's a sad thing, but sadly that's life. Accidents happen, and people die from road traffic accidents. It's just the nature of the beast, isn't it? And the beast being man. It's the nature of the beast, and the beast being man. Well, look, I hope you don't mind, but I'm just going to take a quick break, okay? I'll be back in a mojo. I'll just leave this up.
but you mean the world to me, 'cause you save me from my reality. Yes, I know that it's bad for me to fall in love so casually, but I can't get enough of your normalcy. Cayenne pepper stranger, won't you stay for just a moment? How I'd love to be in love for just a moment. Knock me out, lay me down in your little fortress. We both know I can't afford the truth, 'cause my appetite is wet. Maybe you can help me forget. I bet you have a normal life now, don't you, honey? I bet that you can take or leave most anything alone. I bet you keep your slim physique with frequent running. I bet you have a bank account with lots of money, 'cause you are a picture of simplicity. Why can't you sweep me off my feet? I will come and do your bed. I will siphon out your heat. I'm like a lizard in the shade. So won't you?
Welcome. So, this has been the second week on my brand new breakfast show. Hope you're enjoying it. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. I even went through when I've got the man flu. Nothing stops me. Mind you, taking the car down for a service on Wednesday. Or was it yesterday? Yesterday, that stopped it. Yeah, there's only one thing that stops that Taylor TV breakfast show. And that's having to take the car down for the service. Did you know that since the 19th century, the motive of an octopus on propaganda maps has represented the inhuman spread of evil, its tentacles grasping for land and power? How interesting. Thank you for sharing that, yeah. Like it. Like it. Like a bit of info. Enjoy the weekend. Be good. Oh, yes, of course we can. Thank you ever so much. And that's right back at you. I'll be going up to see my magical imaginary girlfriend tonight. She's going to look after me. I said to her, I said, listen, I said, Vicky, I've got man flu. I'm coughing. I'm sneezing. And I'm spreading germs. I said, I don't know whether you want me up there spreading germs, sneezing and coughing all over the place. And she said, it is the way. It is the way of love. I want you up here so I can look after you. And I said, damn right, I'm coming up there. And I said, thank you. And he said, I love you. And I said, I love you too. So I'm going up, even though I'm sick. Sniffles. Coughs. Loving it. Loving life. You know what I love about colds and getting sick? You know you're alive. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do that when I'm going outside and it's cold and the bitter wind is biting at your skin. I just smile to myself and say, this is what it feels like. Being alive. Feeling with your five senses, the world around you. You know what I mean? I love it. Fucking love it. Over to Katie. Won't be good for Brian Harvey if he were to release the 5 hours. A4, thank you. Well, now having that been put that out there, be it wouldn't be good. You can bet your bottom dollar Brian Harvey's going to do it. Only joking, Matt. What were you joking about? Oh, here we go. You should be more concerned about your HIV, Matt. Oh, was that satire? Oh, this is interesting. Let's just stop the shot. This is interesting. So Yakko thinks that's funny. Okay. Is that satire, is it? You should be more worried about your HIV, Matt. What are you implying? Only joking, Matt. What are you implying? I'm promiscuous and I've got sexual diseases. I'm not sexually permissive and I haven't got sexual diseases. Or is that just satire? Hey? Hey? Hey, Yanto? I mean, come on. When are you coming to Brighton? Slow and sensual. It's just satire. It's just satirical. I don't really want him to be tied up to a lamppost with barbed wire, beaten to death with a baseball bat, and dissolved with acid. It's just satire. I'm being satirical. Hello. I'm being satirical. Satire, mate. Of course. Well, I bet you got HIV as well, haven't you? I bet you're riddled with it. Come on, tell us honestly, how many SDT tests have come back positive? It's okay if all of them have, because we know all of them had, haven't they? Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. Paris, stop being para. And remember remember what those kind of people are who charge other people. They're deluded degenerates, or is it degenerate psychopaths? Yes, sorry. Correction. Degenerate psychopaths. Who are those kind of people who charge other people with crimes that they know is not a crime? Donald Trump, President of the United States. Yeah, Donald Trump. Got a question, sir. What is it? Who are those kind of people who charge other people with crimes that they know aren't crimes? Oh, Degenerate psychopaths. Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, bye, Don. Bye, bye. Give my love to your missus. Yeah, and family. Love them all. Bye, bye. Bye. Yeah, I just spoke to Donald. Just spoke to Don, and I thought that was what he said. All those people who charge other people for crimes that they know isn't a crime are degenerate psychopaths. I'm not Barbara, for fuck's sake. Hey, listen. You can fucking spend the next 24 hours telling us you're not Elvis, telling us that you're not David Bowie, that you're not Wilbur Smith, that you're not Peter Mandelson, Mike Atherton, Christopher Pike. You know, you could go on forever telling us you're not Keith Richards, that you're not George R.R. Martin, or even Stephen King. You'll save us a lot of time if you just tell us who you are. But your time is running out because we're coming up to the last 5 minutes, everyone. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. I've been your host, Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. Check out Guerrilla Democracy News. I will be working on a new article. Race row at the bevy. I'm not Elvis or Keith. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, mate. Remember, check out Guerrilla Democracy News. News and mainstream media dare not report. Broadcasting live from Brighton. You are watching Matt Taylor TV. I'm your host, Matt Taylor. Be right on in Brighton. Arnold the Octopus. Really? I thought it would have been more Oscar the Octopus. But Arnold. Last 5 minutes, everyone. Last 5 minutes. What I have enjoyed about this week, this is the second week of the brand new Matt Taylor breakfast show. Very funny, Katie. Very funny. Very funny, Katie. Love it. Love it. Inside joke. Inside joke. Say no more. Dangerous. Dangerous days. People are seeing. People are listening. People are recording. And people get on the blow and go, Sussex Queens, guess what just happened there? Guess what just happened? I know. I've got a screenshot. I'll send it to you straight away. Have we got some technical problems? Have we got some technical problems?
God is love.
God is love, by the way. Babs was Limu, really? Really? Prove it. Prove it. I thought I was Babs. No, I was Limu. I'm Limu. Fucking hell. Anyway, last 3 minutes, everyone. Last 3 minutes. I've really enjoyed this week. I hope you have enjoyed it too. Been week 2 of the brand new Matt Taylor TV show, morning show, breakfast show, whatever you want to call it show. Remember, what's coming up is Simba gameplay. We've got some Simba doing some gameplay. And also, we've got Tony, and that's with an I, not a Y. Tony with an I, not a Y. He's going to be coming on playing a game of chess. Chess is coming to Matt Taylor TV morning show, yes. There's no other morning shows that features chess, is there? No. That's what makes Matt Taylor TV so different to anything else in the whole wide galaxy. Heavy shit coming here. The sharing of images of children, of people he is stalking. Yes. Yes, I agree. If someone said it, it must be true. Damn right. Damn right, Mandy. We're coming up the last 2 minutes, everyone. Say your goodbyes. Say your goodbyes. Harry the N. Making sense. Hiding in plain sight. Hiding in plain sight. So we will finish off with a minute outro. We will have a minute outro. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming up to the last minute. Coming up to the last minute. Thank you ever so much for joining me. It's been it's been a journey that we've all shared together. And that's what I love about doing this. It's on the screen. It's there, staring at us in plain sight. You've been watching Matt Taylor TV morning show. It's been a cheeky morning show. We do like to keep things cheeky. Tony seems obsessed with your child, Katie. Yes, indeed. Right, we're in the last minute, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Shout out to Captain Justice. Good to see you in the house. Shout out to Katie. Good to see you in the house. Shout out to my #1 subscriber, Mandy. Good to see you in the house. And of course, please give thanks to my sponsor for today. The show couldn't have been possible without him. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to everyone who's participated. It's been lovely. We're coming up to the last 30 seconds. Remember, King Arthur loves you, as I love you too. And no doubt, as Brian loves you, Katie loves you, Justin and Mandy. Thank you. Big shout out to Yanto. Everyone knows who Yanto isn't. Next time, don't be shy, jump on in and say hi. Till the next time, remember, King Arthur loves you, as I love you too. Bye-bye.